Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of SubPar Brothers, where we use minimal effort in creating videos that no one cares about. So what I'm going to show you guys here today is my sick, ultimate, super cool PC benchmarking test that I created in Unreal Engine. After you go and select your graphics options for this benchmark, you're going to be greeted with a beautiful screen filled with bricks that just fall down forever. The purpose of this is to maximize and see how good your CPU will last under load. So everything, as you can see, is all fully dynamic. There is no pre-rendered calculations here. It's just happening in real time, all physics-based. And with this high-end version, it is using lumen for global illumination and reflections. The way the score here gets calculated is per frame. So for every frame that your computer can handle this benchmark, it will add 1 to the final score. The benchmark will continue to run until the frame rate itself reaches 20 frames per second. At that point, it'll just freeze, and you could go ahead and take a picture, take a screenshot, upload it, share it with your friends, share it with me. I am very curious to see what you guys are running and what your scores are, so feel free to send them over. I know that some of you are wondering what kind of machine I'm using this benchmark on right now, and it is an AMD 5950X paired with an RTX 5090 graphics card. Having said that, I'm going to be quiet, let you guys enjoy the visuals, and I will come back when the benchmark itself is almost completed. Okay, we're about to hit 20, and here we are, 20. So it didn't actually freeze or anything. You can click on quit or restart to restart the demo. I'm just going to reverse the video just for coolness sake, and then I will show you the low end version of the same benchmark on a much, much weaker system. So here is the low end test. As you can see, it visually looks a lot worse than the other test that was just on. The primary reason for that is because lumen is not active at all. So there's no lumen global illumination and there's no lumen reflections. For this specific case, this machine is really bad. It can't even handle the benchmark at ultra. It's actually, as you can see on the lower right hand corner, it is all low. And the resolution scale is even at 0.5, so it looks pretty bad. This machine is an old i5 6500 paired with a GTX 550 Ti. Besides lumen not being used in the low end version of this benchmark, I also significantly lower the polygon count of the entire scene. So every single brick that falls down is a lot less in polygons, and the room, the little stage where everything falls in, is also significantly lowered. You could kind of tell looking at that brick on top. If you compare it to the brick that's in the high-end version, you can definitely see that there's a humongous polygon difference there. Also, if you look at the polygon count of the entire scene as everything kind of falls down, you'll notice a humongous difference between the high end and the low end. So that kind of keeps things a little bit lighter for the older style video cards. And I also opted to use DirectX 11 instead of DirectX 12 for the low end benchmark as well. And we are about to come up to the end. So the score is obviously nowhere near the 5090 machine, but that's to be expected, right? This is completely free to download for anyone who wants to test it out on their computers. Share it with friends, family. All I ask is that you just send me a screenshot, put in the comments. I'd love to know what your scores are, as well as the what kind of machine you guys are running this benchmark on. I am just very, very curious to what different scores other people's machines can do. I've run it across a couple of my friends and family here. It's nice to see that it's actually working as it was intended to. I do see a lot of different scores based on different hardware that it's being run on. Nice to see, but I am curious for more. So if you guys do download this, all I ask is for you to just share it with me, share it with people. Obviously, like and subscribe my channel, add me on Discord, and just have an all around good, hearty time. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye bye.